Obviously you've had most of your scenes with Sophie since you've joined the show. So what was it like to have a new scene partner to kind of bounce everything off of with?
Oh God, I mean, there's a lot to unpack for a few minutes. I mean, it was exciting. It was refreshing. It was you behave differently with different people, so you only ever have really seen Roger in one capacity, kind of. I don't really mean to make it so sort of binary, but he is mostly with Brianna, so he's behaving in that manner. So, when you see him almost exclusively with another sort of main character, I think you see a very different side of the man. I think you get to really get to know him, get to understand him a bit better. His compassion, his sort of his character and strength of character, I think, really comes through and shines a lot with Buck. So to have that opportunity to have um, sort of shown that side of Roger, I think was a real sort of highlight for me in Outlander. It was a lot of fun.
It's clear that Buck has something to hide. Are we going to learn a little bit more about how he even time traveled? I feel like it wasn't an accident.
More will be revealed, yeah, I think. But I think the great thing with Outlander in general is that there is the hand of fate is kind of at play many times, and the individuals that are thrust through the stones quite often aren't doing it intentionally, or it's not a measured thing. And I do believe that the hand of fate chose Buck in that regard. As to what he's hiding, I think it will become more articulated. I think he, being a man of his time and generation, isn't very comfortable probably speaking about his feelings or how things have affected him emotionally. But his new bond with his five, six times grandson and being, in a future time, he does. He starts to open up a little bit more about the hurt that is there in him, and yeah, probably the audience will see a little bit more of his origin story for sure.
What are you most excited for fans to see on the Buck Roger journey?
I think the breakout album between the two guys is going to be really something for fans to get. I think for everybody, it's such a new style of relationship. Yes, of course, there's the family bond, but um, it's kind of the buddy comedy. You know what I mean? It's one of the most beloved um, formulas of film that people attach to, and it kind of, in a way, can be described as a buddy quest. And I think there was something very automatic that people latch into on that, and we haven't seen that. Like kind of a shared purpose of two characters forming a friendship, but towards one common goal. And I think it's a refreshing change of pace for the audience.